basic, but of course the zero re
There's
was
so much.
pretty good. A little bit too busy though, because
there's almost too much to talk about.
Way too much. Like, I'm glad that they introduced more mystery because season 2 part 1 kind of just gave you everything.
That's true.
It was just okay. Well, here's the truth.
And this episode is probably the most important episode of ReZero.
There's like
maybe
5
ever.
reveals.
Maybe ever, right? Could be close to ever.
The show's still going on, right? I mean,
you mean
I think
light novel?
Yeah, pretty sure it's still. But like, it's all done. I mean, like, besides Pandora and that demon dude.
And Echidna's
Echidna's weirdness.
I feel so bad for her when she was. First of all, okay, I don't even know where to start. There's just so much. But okay, let's start a bit slow. But Echidna's weirdness you mentioned. Who the F is Echidna? That's the question.
Why?
Who the F is Echidna?
Why do this? Who could it be? Is it just a random girl that they clone? Because they clone people now in the show, right?
Yeah, but the only two people who've met Echidna are Subaru and Amelia.
And Rosewall?
Rosewall has never met Echidna because
the dead one.
Yeah, he's never met the Echidna in the Witch's Sanctuary. So who the F is that?
Okay, so...
And none of the other witches said anything, right?
Yeah, they didn't.
Which they could all be in on it, because remember when the Witch of Wrath was like, "Oh, I promised I wouldn't say anything," right? So maybe they make promises to each other and shiz.
It's so weird. The witches have like this little witch club.
Yeah, but it was always weird when we never saw Echidna's face in any of the flashbacks. For first off,
I mean, like, I guess, like, really, the eyes are the defining feature. Her eyes are different.
It's anime. The only thing different.
Does she have like a Sharingan?
He probably does have a Sharingan.
Got a Rinnegan?
Like, the only difference between any character in anime basically is the eyes and the hair. So this could be an Echidna. Now Echidna is the biggest mystery in the show because first of all, why does she hate Amelia so much?
Because she's jelly. Took her man. Took her potentially revival method potentially.
But if that's not even Echidna, then who the heck are we talking to?
Why should it be Amelia?
Future Amelia?
No, it makes no sense.
Yeah, so because it was weird how we never saw her face in the flashbacks, and then Amelia is like, "Oh, this must be Echidna's tomb." Wait, who the hell is this? Who the hell is that? And
it's her sister. It's
maybe.
her favorite cosplayer that she sacrificed in her place.
And Rosewell's motivation is still because what he wants is to bring Echidna back to life, obviously.
No, he hasn't tried that.
But he wants to free the sanctuary, and I thought in freeing the sanctuary,
they're not back alive after Amelia did that.
Exactly. Well, we don't know what's gonna happen because for all we know, Echidna's gonna come out and be like, I don't know.
No, don't. Don't do it.
For all we know, that this could be this show. Honestly, I don't think they would kill Echidna. She's such a popular character. She's like,
she'd be a ghost. She'd be a force ghost forever.
Well, the sanctuary is free, so there's no way to do the trial. So there's no way to meet her.
Oh, she'll transfer her greedy conscience somewhere else, and then she'll appear. Be like, you stole my knowledge.
But is she even Echidna?
Who knows?
But maybe I don't know what the heck this is. But she hates Amelia. That's kind of very interesting.
Oh, she's just jelly.
And the fact that the Witch of Wrath was, out of every witch...
They are similar.
They are similar.
Their quirky personality. I'm going to save you all. But I'll be all corny about it.
And out of every witch, the witch that met her in the garden was the Witch of Wrath. That's hard.
They're debating you right now.
They could be baiting you. They could be baiting me.
Probably not. Half elf. That's her mother.
Yeah, and her father is a confirmed elf that looks like Mother Fortuna, right?
That's her brother, right? Oh, my brother. Blah, blah, blah.
And she's like, "Oh, you're much stronger than your mother." But the way she said it was like she was talking about herself, almost, you know? She's like, "Oh, maybe her selfishness." It just felt like she was like she was being remorseful.
Yeah, it's probably her, but they can easily just make it.
They could easily bait you for sure. But
hope they don't though, because that's kind of like, what can you even do? No, it's really the Witch of Envy.
It does make sense why she'd want her to turn around, though.
But she did.
Yeah, but she catches her before she sees her and gives her the bosom hug. Bosom hug. The Zamper's hug. And she definitely has Amelia energy in a lot of ways.
Yeah, no doubt. The same, like...
And it would make complete sense if... And I wouldn't... But Amelia is supposed to be basically like a visual clone of the Witch of Envy, right?
Yeah, just happened to resemble her.
So maybe she just So maybe she just happens to resemble her, but her mother is actually the Witch of Wrath.
Sure.
The fact that all the witches is dead is actually kind of making me sad.
Oh, they had to like commit seppuku because of some reason. Because they all probably died at the same time.
They said the Witch of Envy killed them all, remember?
Yeah, so... And she's supposedly not... Well, she's looking like she's not even a bad guy. Bad girl.
Who knows? Maybe she is.
Nah, she probably wanted to stop something and they needed all the witch souls to do that.
That's all very confusing. So why is it... Because didn't the Witch of Envy possess Amelia at one point? And they never explained that at all. That just happened. Super was like, okay.
They have to go back to her. They have to go back to that because that was
Because literally Amelia gets possessed. Basically.
Or who would even that? That might not even. She might just died off screen and then that appeared, the witch or something like that.
But Super called her the witch, right? But it was also Amelia 100%. I don't remember.
This show's dialogue kind of.
The dialogue doesn't tell you really. The dialogue only tells you if they're not monologuing. If they're monologuing,
love you for half an hour straight. Okay,
that's true. Also, Ram being in love with the Rosewald's kind of interesting.
Neat romance.
Kind of weird too.
She went flying with that fireball, by the way, but she did not disintegrate, so she's still alive.
She's still alive. What if she's also in a coma and then she?
No, how dirty did you do those twins?
She and Ram share a coma bed. they're just in the freaking coma together.
Bro, this dude, big man that Rem was that popular. You erased her from existence in the show.
And then have her sister also in a coma, and they're just chill.
Oh, he that big man. No, my wife who's the best.
Oh my God.
My main female lead's the best.
But Ram got punched into yesterday, and she got fireballed in the next week. Bro, that punch was dirty.
Bruh.
That punch was dirty.
Too slow. Gut punch.
Also, even Elsa's story is sad. She was freaking just some random street orphan.
You know, generic. Sad backstory.
Yeah, but some guy was literally about to defile her, and she's like, "You know what? I'm gonna."
Defile.
That's literally what's gonna happen. And she's like, "You know what? I'm gonna flipping gut you with this glass." And then that's basically her origin story.
It would make more sense if she did it when she was younger than what she looked like there.
She looks super young there.
Like 12, right?
Yeah.
If it was like 6, then that her obsession with bowels would make more sense because that's like in the kind of the development phase of like someone's mentality.
Or maybe you're a street orphan and then you've gone insane from people trying to F you up at every corner.
Then the guts just like with the catalyst.
Michael, have you ever looked at someone's bowels before? Maybe when you look at someone's bowels.
How do you know I haven't?
No, I'm asking because maybe there's some kind of reflection that you see.
Okay, I don't know.
maybe the meaning of all life is in bowels. Maybe we all just need to look in the bowels and like so warm, skeeting.
Man, the show is all about loving things that shouldn't be loved.
That's true, bro. First of all, Garfield called her a psycho bitch.
Yo, they'll do her the best.
Oh, definitely.
Nah, she alive. She's gotta like come out of the puddle of her guts and it's like reform herself, right? Oh,
the sound she made being crushed was one of the most disgusting things I've ever heard.
She didn't make that. Her body made that.
Yeah, I was sure. The sound her body made being crushed was genuinely foul.
And that's what happens, man.
That was actually terrible.
All you gotta do is wait until that giant hippopotamus rots and then just burst out.
Ugh. But also, here's what I think is gonna happen. Well, like, she might just be dead for 100 episodes.
No, I want her back. She's interesting.
Well, she disappeared from... We haven't seen her since the first episode, right? Yeah, that was the last time we saw her. Was the very first episode.
The first one, but like the second.
Yeah, but the first one. But the first one when she first takes his bowels.
They resolved the issue with Reinhardt, right? Reinhardt popped in and okay, I'm gonna fight you, and then
I think we might not see her for a super long time now.
They'll come back.
It's kind of effed up that she actually cares about Amelia too.
Maybe. Probably.
Yeah, well, remember, she was about to F up Garfield, and Amelia's supposed to get... She just stayed underneath
what was she
flipping
doing?
a ceiling. Kia! I'm about to be crushed to death.
Get her out of here.
And she's like, yes, this is my sister. And she... Oh, damn, it's
Maybe not actual sister, right?
Unlikely as their actual sister, probably adopted. She probably just found this baby, and she's going to eat the baby, and then she's like, oh, this baby reminds me of me. And then the baby taught her to love.
Potentially.
Yeah, but...
If that's the truth, then that means she's super not dead. She's going to come back and be like, explain her character more.
Yeah, but I feel like we might not see her for a super long time.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. We might not see her for a couple seasons.
Nah, I say like first part of the next one. Then second part of the season 3 she probably comes back.
The reason I'm not sure about that because the only reason she came back...
there's a lot of stuff right now.
There's so much that flipping... We don't even know who Echidna is. All of her on the...
Again, they can literally solve this all in like a couple episodes because that's what they did, like 5 different mysteries here.
But they need 10 episodes of monologue. So you can't just go from... So it goes 20 episodes of monologue and then 5 mysteries, 1 episode. So we need at least another 20 episodes of monologue.
Okay.
Mosquitoes. Even though she's probably killed hundreds and hundreds of people and will kill anyone,
man.
will kill babies.
Hey.
Honestly,
She's
this
wacky.
backstory, I'm like,
She
you know
bad.
what? She bad.
She bad.
Wait, did Elsa just become best girl? The Bow Hunter just become best girl?
girl.
Oh no! Remember I was saying a couple weeks ago, like, bro, she's too crazy.
Wow, dual swordsmanship, indestructible body.
I kind of appreciate her love of bowels now. I kind of appreciate it.
I don't.
I kind of appreciate it.
That's wacky.
No, I'm like, a love of bowels. I can get into it.
Okay.
Hey, Michael, let's go to our local butcher shop and just be like, hey, can we just borrow some bowels? We gotta look at them.
Give us some sausage.
Give us some sausage.
Yeah.
Can you imagine going to a butcher and be like, "Hi, my brother and I would like you to give us some sausage."
No, give me the casing to use for your.
I need like 7 foot.
For your glizzies.
I need like 7'3", 600 pounds. And he takes off his apron. I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna leave it there. But you know where that story is going.
I don't.
Oh, and that wolf lion went out like a bitch. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Got set on fire and died.
Had no secret technique. It just kind of chased the dudes.
Ran into walls.
Yep.
Oh, and Subaru's like, oh, my secret technique, dust bomb. No. But they might be setting that up for later for an explosion.
Potentially. Oh yeah, Beatrice is still in the house, right? Starting to burn down though.
Yeah, Beatrice is literally just waiting to die.
Alright, so where'd they go now? The mansion, the crib got burned down.
Well, I feel like they're gonna have to do a huge left turn now. I feel like the idea of the show, because there was no idea of the show before. The show was Subaru was working in a mansion and he had a crush on Amelia and he keeps dying and he's trying not to die.
Yeah, that was good. I like that.
Yeah, but now I feel like they're gonna try to make Subaru actually do something.
I mean, yeah.
Like, well, he has invisible punch, which he hasn't used yet.
That's so.
Well, doesn't he throw up when he uses it or something?
It just feels it takes up all the energy. It's good. It's like Aaron's first transformation.
He beat Garfield with feelings.
Good. You gotta get that stereotypical delinquent dude to realize his mama's boy potential. Also,
Garfield's dad must be a tank.
That must be a damn kaiju of some sort.
Garfield's dad is a puck level calamity.
Has to be.
Has to be. Because if
that dude's too damn strong.
Garfield is literally stronger than Elsa.
Well, he did win.
Yeah.
So I guess
he ripped off a hippo's head in the most brutal of ways.
Yeah.
And then he threw the giant hippo's body. And did you hear the sound Elsa's body made?
Well, obviously, the damn 20-ton animal.
Also, Elsa is best Elsa, obviously.
Well, there's only one Elsa in the show.
No, of all Elsas. Like freaking Frozen.
Really?
Bro, this Elsa, I wish this Elsa was in Frozen instead.
Really?
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Castle out of
oh
entrails.
My god! Can you imagine? Look, they start singing. She just starts disemboweling everybody, and just makes her instead of having. You know the scene in Frozen where Elsa's singing "Let It Go" and she gets the flipping Ice Queen wardrobe.
Yeah.
Instead, this Elsa just has a freaking wardrobe of bells just strung all over her. I'd watch that movie. Pixar, what you doing? Is that even Pixar or is this Disney? It's just Disney, right?
I think they're I think Pixar owns Disney.
No, Disney.
No, Disney owns Pixar.
Yeah, but even though Disney owns Pixar, they still release movies under Disney or under DreamWorks or under Pixar, and they're all 3D.
Yep, but if Pixar makes a movie, it's like Disney's Pixar. But
Yeah.
if only Disney makes a movie,
It's just Disney.
Yeah.
But if DreamWorks makes a movie, it's still Disney's DreamWorks.
Does Disney own DreamWorks
Of course,
too?
Disney owns DreamWorks. Disney owns everything.
No, but I have never heard Disney's DreamWorks.
Yeah, Disney owns DreamWorks. They've owned DreamWorks for like 15 years.
Disney's DreamWorks presents. No, Disney's Pixar presents, right?
It's well, they might not say Disney's DreamWorks, but they've owned Disney's
I've never
DreamWorks
heard
for a
that.
super long time. Okay, it's usually styled as so DreamWorks has a distribution agreement with Disney, so everything is distributed by Disney.
Okay.
Yeah, but I guess they're not owned.
Huh.
But everything's in concert with Disney because they distribute everything.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, but anyway, this episode was crazy. What else? Let's see. I feel
They've
bad
been
for
making half-an-hour episodes, like 29 minutes.
the budget on this show is preposterous.
I'm happy for them.
I'm happy for them too. They don't even have openings and EDs because there's no time. There's no time for it.
I'm happy for them.
Think
This
about
is
it.
unique.
This is
I have
unique.
not seen this before.
If they had an opening and an ED, they'd literally have a 35-minute episode. They literally we can't afford it.
And they would do it. They would do it if they could.
Yeah, but I'm sure they only have a half-hour block, so they probably just run the whole thing.
Yep.
Which means they probably don't run commercials, I guess. I don't know, but we need to go to
What do they... No, I mean, it's like an hour-long show in each time. With commercials or something?
Yeah, but it still wouldn't add up because it's only 7 minutes longer than a real show.
Okay.
So,
what do they do?
We need to go to Japan and we need to watch
watch the show there?
We need to watch anime live. We're gonna stay in like a very tiny hotel room with like I don't know, cupboard beds or some shit like that, and we'll just be watching anime and eating cup noodles all day. 'Cause we gotta save money.
We should be eating octopus balls.
No, thank you. Takoyaki. Sounds good. And also, why is it snowing?
Oh, the apocalyptic premonition that Roswell.
But Roswell has
said.
to make it snow, right?
Something like that.
He's supposed to. But maybe.
I forget.
But is it because of Puck's fighting and that is snowing and Puck made the snow?
Who knows?
I don't think so. I think it's the demon rabbits. To be honest.
Their herald is increased snowfall.
Yeah, I think that pretty much covers basically all of ReZero.
Yeah. Besides,
Oh, Betty wasn't in the episode at all.
Oh yeah, Subaru got bodied and then just
right? Yeah, because he was being a dick. Yep. That's why. And Ram had her Haku moment. That was kind of cool.
Ice prison technique.
Even that punch that she was about to hit him with, even though she just took the flipping.
The Genjutsu
gospel
punch.
Yeah, the Genjutsu. Nani?